Hey guys, we're going to read chapter 20 in the novel The Bridge Home. Here we go. Endless mountains. Couldn't we all learn to make necklaces? I suggested the next morning. We'd get so much more money. But if we stopped providing the waste man with stuff every day, he might start paying us less, Muthu argued. Plus, Kumar's gang could take over. The city will have trash every day, but those girls aren't going to buy necklaces every day, Arul added. Who knows if we'll find other customers? Also, Muthu said, most people won't pay as much as those college girls. How many necklaces do we have left, Ruku? Arul asked. One. You fished out the necklace we hadn't yet sold and let it dangle from your fingers. Cutie pounced on a beam of light. The necklace caught the reflection onto the bridge. One, two, three. Just one? So we don't even have enough to make a nice display, Muthu said. Let's go back to the Himalayas. Ruku can do her work while we do ours. I agreed because I didn't want to offend them by pushing too hard for what I felt was a nicer way to earn a living. After all, there would be time to figure this out. I could slowly but surely convince them. I shouldered my bag and picked up my stick and tried to put on a brave face. Ready to climb the Himalayas again? Muthu asked when we arrived at the dump. My disgust probably showed because Arul took one quick look at me and tried to make it into a game. You can be captain, he said. What? We're mountain climbers, remember? You can lead our team. Arul speared a large rag with a misshapen metal pole that lay on the ground. Here, carry our flag, Captain. Okay. I took the flag from Arul and stood straight as a soldier, singing the national anthem. Jana, Gana, Mana. You set your beads down and hum the tune along with me. And Cutie stuck his nose in the air and howled. I was just getting into the spirit of our game when someone hooted, Look, Kumar, those boys are following that new girl. It was Sridhar, the rude boy who wanted to fight. Scowling, I faced him. Aha, so she's your leader now? Another one of Sridhar's gang mocked me. Why not? Arul asked. But Sridhar gaped. She's a girl. Indira Gandhi was a woman, Arul said. She led our country, didn't she? These boys don't know that, boss, Muthu said. They're ignorant. Do you know what the word ignorant means? Means somebody's lacking knowledge of something. Here we go. Who are you insulting? Sridhar balled his fists. You started it, Muthu glared back, arms akimbo. That means like his arms were like on his hip and kind of elbows forward. Never mind who started it. Arul pushed them apart. I'm stopping it. We need to get to work, all of us. Right, Kumar agreed. Let's see who gets more stuff. Sridhar challenged as he moved off with the other three boys in his gang. That'll show who's smarter. Tell us where to start, Captain, Arul said. I marched toward a mound that looked like it had lots of glass and tin. Carefully, I waded up as high as I could. I stuck our flag at the top and saluted it. The boys saluted me, and we went to work. A nauseating smell rose and smacked me in the face, but I toiled as fast as I could. Toiled has a couple different meanings. What it means here is that she worked as hard as she could. Toiled. I tried to focus on the one thing I could be thankful for. The thick haze of rain clouds that kept the sun from beating down on you and the rest of us. Finally, our sacks were full. Enough, I commanded. We marched back single file with me in the lead to where you were waiting patiently. Finish up, Sridhar yelled to his gang as we left. We hurried along to the waste man's street. We were busy sorting our loot out front when Sridhar sneaked up and snatched a twisted metal plate that we'd found. Give it back, Muthu shouted. It's ours. Not anymore, Sridhar shoved Muthu backward. Muthu, you leaped up as he lost his balance and fell. Ow. QT snarled and nipped Sridar's ankle, making him yelp. I'm okay, Muthu grinned, but looks like Sridhar has an hour. Arul was pulling QT off when Kumar and the other boys in his gang joined Sridhar, yelling and adding to the commotion. The way smart man lumbered out of his shack and took in the scene. What's going on? I grabbed your hand and looked down at my grime-encrusted feet. Who's this? He towered over us, so close that his shadow fell across you. Another new girl? Hairy nose, you observed looking up at him. Hairy ears. A nervous giggle escaped me. Some of the boys giggled too. Think that's funny? He looked at you. What's your name? Ruku, you answered. Ruku, he exaggerated the slowness of your speech. Where do you live? Don't answer him, Ruku, I whispered. Keeping secrets? The waist smart man turned to Kumar's gang. Maybe one of you boys can tell me where these girls stay. They live on the bridge, Sridhar volunteered. Shut up, Kumar hissed. Sneaks can't stay with us. He stepped away from Sridhar and the other boys in his gang followed. On a bridge, the way smart scratched his nose. Which bridge? Kumar pressed his lips together. I don't like doing business with rude kids who don't reply to me, the waste man growled. Rude kids get paid less. No one, not even Sridhar, said another word. How could anyone live on a bridge without getting run over by traffic? The waste man said. And he didn't press us with any more questions. He even paid us the same pittance, which means like small amount of money. He usually did, despite his threats. Still, the waste man's curiosity left me uneasy. All right, so why is VG feeling uneasy about the questions that this waste man was asking? Right, it's because he was asking like personal questions like what her sister's name was and where they live. And that can make a person feel uneasy because you shouldn't tell strangers where you live ever because that's not safe. So VG probably just felt like it wasn't a safe situation because this man was asking where they live, and so she wouldn't want him to like come to where they live. So anyways, the moral of that story is don't tell strangers where you live because that's unsafe. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for chapter 20, and I will see you later for chapter 21. Bye, guys.